All right, what's up, people? So, just want to give you a little insight of my day in life as a trainer and somebody that's trying to do better, get better, make people better. As always, you can listen if you want. If you don't want to, change the station. So this morning I did about an hour and 40 minutes of straight cardio, trying to increase my time of activity, just time in general. I'm not trying to really focus on the miles. I'm trying to focus on just training my body to just go longer forever. Felt pretty good with it. Energy was good. Got off, still pushed through 8 rounds of a chest exercise. That was the struggle. Only read up with a post nutritional shake after that run, and then went straight into a strength training. So it was a struggle. And I'm not really here to talk about the workout details. I'm just want to talk about the mindset. And when I'm training my body for distance right now, and the longevity of energy, mobilization, and keeping the mindset recycled with the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, or the motivation to keep going forward. It all has to do with putting my life in one pot. And my training that I'm training now for will reflect pretty much life, because it's about having strength. It's about your motivation will go up, your motivation will go down, but it has to do with you being able to rejuvenate the reasons why you do the things you do. Just like why we get out of bed every morning, or why we go to work, or why we keep striving, and why we stay committed to different things in life. It has to do with that. So when I'm in this low energy state post workouts, because my workouts are longer now and the limitations that I'm breaching with my body are getting very high right now, it either can put life in two different perspectives. You could be a mean, cranky dude, or it could put things in perspective. Your feelings, your perception, and how you approach things in different perspective. You're gonna see things in a more dialed in point of view, and that's definitely how I feel. And I remember I put a post up the other day about how some people are just chosen by God just to endure it all. I mean, and if you're blessed with talent, strength, if your mind is gifted and you're educated, and you could discern situations, and you could read people, and you've acquired a certain humbleness in yourself because you have reached a level of certainty about yourself. You're more in tune with yourself, loving yourself. You've broken barriers of insecurity, complexes. Your skin's becoming tougher to the challenges that the social society puts on people every single day. You're more confident. Pretty much, you don't give a damn what people think these days, because we know the statement: people are going to think what they want, say what they want, and believe what they want all day long. But living totally against that tide of society that will judge you, stereotypical, and classify you, it takes a long time to get that, because the world around us defines us. It's how we're brought up. We're shaped and molded. It's peer pressure. It's a culture. And we all fall into the realms of that. So when I train like this and my energy is low, I think more keener about the struggles that I face as an individual, and the things that I endure, and the knowledge that I have to know better and to accept other people's imperfections and personalities more humbly, without firing back so rapidly as I used to be. And that's a challenge. So if you have that knowledge and you're the educated one, you got to back down, man. You got to hold it down, back down, so the greater of good could come about with a situation. Because some people just don't know, and some people will never know. Some people will never reach the level of peace in their mind like you may reach, and they might not have that in tuneness with themselves to love themselves. So when things go wrong, they depend on other humans to manipulate or work the solutions of their own situations out. It takes other people to be in their formula, when the goal in life is the self. If you take everybody out the picture, you just have yourself, and you have your God that you may believe in, or your Buddha, or your meditation, or whatever Zen mode you may get into to isolate your mind away from this world, to have a comfortable calmness with yourself. It takes time. And it takes probably a lifetime to be excellent in that status. So you'd be surprised what motivates people these days. A lot of people can be motivated because they do believe in God, and they try to live righteous every single day, and they take the good with the bad, and they discern the ugly, and they make do with it, and they keep their faith strong, because we know that God will test you. I mean, we're always being tested every single day. So if that's the avenue you're going to, you're going to live by that. A lot of other people are motivated by other people. They're motivated by the anger from other people, or they're motivated by the powerfulness in other people, and they want to be like these people. And it's called influence. But I've always been a fan. If you're gonna learn from other people, you learn the education of what they have to offer, but you're not gonna be that person. You can extract, you could use, and you can incorporate everybody else's education that through their experience into your life, but it will be molded for you. That's the downline. And sometimes people need to figure out what their motivations are. So in that search for motivation and you becoming stronger in your path, you got to know that you're going to have to stick with that formula of whatever you want to do in life. I mean, because you'll think there will be relief. You think there will be a day you get a break. You think that it'll be your time to not be stressful. You're wrong. Because the level of testing and the level of stresses just get more higher and more sneaky upon you in your life. So the aspect of getting too comfortable is true, because a lot of times we get comfortable and we think everything is great and everything is happy, and then we'll throw another test to make sure that the attributes that we claim that we have, the strength that we boast about, will be tested. It needs to be sharpened. It doesn't make sense to have that knife and keep that knife in the satchel if you're not going to use it if the time comes that you have to use it. It doesn't make sense to get trained in a certain aspect of any kind of occupation in this world, or any kind of training regime that's going to take you to a higher level. If that time comes, you don't know how to utilize it. So what I'm trying to say, you will be tested. Your strength and your weaknesses will always be tested. And once you stray far away from the point that you will never be tested again, or those strength features or those weak features inside your character will not be brought to the surface to see if you have learned and become better, you're going to go wrong. And it's going to set you back. And it's about getting comfortable. Just because life seems so great at certain moments doesn't mean that tomorrow you're not going to be challenged. Life could still be great tomorrow with the challenges, as long as you stick to your formula, your mindset, your happy, positive place that drives you through any freaking storm in this world. But when you put that happy formula down to the side because you think life is going great and you need to stop either praying, or you need to stop giving thanks or being gracious and grateful and kind because you think everything is in your plate and you're doing good, you're gonna get hit so freaking hard, man. You're gonna get hit so freaking hard because you strayed. You strayed from practicing what made you better. When you stop practicing the techniques, the formulas, and the everyday new habits to make you better, you're gonna lose it and you're gonna get tested. So trust me, these people. Whatever formulas, whatever positive things you do every single day to make you better, when you feel better and when you feel that life is really going good right now, don't stop that stuff. Because you got to stay sharp. Don't get lazy. Don't get comfortable. Don't let your mentality get weakened. Don't get dull. Don't get dusty. This is a lifetime thing. This is a lifetime thing. And this is about you. This is about the individual. This is about you securing the self. Securing yourself with loving yourself and appreciating yourself. So no matter what happens, no matter what people say, no matter what situations you're in, you can always rely on yourself and that higher sense of power that's going to take you through your storms. Don't neglect that. So when I train right now, and I'm training for distance, and I'm training my body to go to different levels, my mindset is like life. This is life, because life is tough, and you got to raise the bar, and you got to be better. And you got to conquer different things every single day. Because if you stop conquering, if you stop doing things to make you better, you're going to be dull and you're going to be dusty and you're not going to be prepared, and you're going to be subject to more attacks of negativity, disease, and sickness, weakness. Immune system's low. You're going to fade away. You're going to degrade yourself. You're going to debilitate. So my advice, whatever positive practice you practice, keep practicing every single day of your life. Whatever formulas you do to get yourself into a better state of mind when you feel like things are bad, do that when you're doing good. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked that you will not be tested. Don't think that life is going to be so great for you this day that tomorrow you will not be tested on your weak spots and your strengths. You can boast about it, you can post about it, you can say whatever you want, but when you're alone, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel your personal neglect in making yourself better. So the message is, whatever you've been doing to make yourself better, you keep doing that for the rest of your life. Don't push it to the side because you think things is okay. Don't stop giving thanks. Don't stop being gracious and having gratitude and appreciating what you have right now because you think what you have is so great right now and that you'll never lose it or it will never go away or it's going to be always consistent. It's not going to change like moods, mindsets, and personalities or situations. But you can always remain the same as the individual. And ain't nobody can take away that self-guided, positive, inner core of intention that you hold deep within inside yourself. No matter how many times people trying to validate or make you prove what you have inside yourself, you are the only one who knows what you're going to be made of. So be strong, people. Be grateful, be kind, give thanks, appreciate, don't neglect, keep the practice up, train your mind just like you train your body, stay fit. Have a good day.